Hey everyone, welcome to more behind the scenes MyMusic stuff here on the MyMusic channel. This is a conversation with Jack and Lainey. I'm Jack Douglas, I played Intern 2 and most recently Flowchart.
And I am Lainey Lipson and I play Scene. Alright, let's do some question time.
Let's dive right in.
Alright, I'm gonna ask first because I like this one. How did it feel to tell Adam to shut up after all this time? From JelvinJS7.
Well, it felt amazing. It felt really good. And I'm not speaking as Intern 2. It felt really cool and, cathartic to say that, after, I guess, years of pent-up frustration, just always being the butt of that shut up joke. It felt really cool. It was a turning point. I think for both the viewer and the character, it was just really, that was a great turning point.
You know, you finally have some power. You're not just like this weak little dude anymore, like in real life.
Thanks. Nice.
I'm totally joking around, Jack.
Mm-hmm.
It's all good.
There's truth in jest, lady. Truth in jest. I have a great question. This is from Sandra M on Facebook. She wants to know, how many takes did you go through for you and Jack's kiss scene?
Oh, yes. This is a popular question.
Yep.
I would say probably, not gonna lie, 8 or something like that. They were just like, just keep going. We're like, oh, okay.
Right.
We will go for it.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, it's funny being an actor because you can have someone be, your really good friend and then you have to, suddenly have a relationship form on
right.
set.
And boom. Right.
It's
just at the drop of a hat. I mean, well, not at the drop of the hat, but I mean, for the actors playing the scene. Yeah, I think that sounds about right. 8 takes. And it was a long scene too, with the dialogue before.
You had to flip over to Techno and Dubstep too. And
oh right, yeah, that. But I'm just talking about the dialogue before, coming in. I think I tried so hard not to fumble the lines because I didn't want to waste everyone's time.
You didn't want to have to do that again.
Yeah, right. I mean, no, I feel like I'm always wasting everyone's time when I miss that line.
Not at all.
Not at all.
That does not happen a lot. He is a liar.
Mm-mm.
This guy. No.
Erroneous.
How difficult was it for you to stay in character on the podcast? Says Lauren Booth. Oh, this is a good one for him.
That obvious, huh?
Really good one for him.
Yeah, oh my god. It was impossible for me to stay in character because almost everyone else's voice on the show is different from their real life voice. Intern 2 and Jack Douglas's voice are the same. They're the same. And I feel like I've adopted mannerisms from Intern 2 and vice versa. Mannerisms I had to create for Intern 2. I'm not even acting anymore in the podcast. It's so hard to, especially when someone cracks a joke. And ad-libs.
Crack and laugh constantly.
I'm the Jimmy Fallon of the group. You know, I can't hold it in.
But then when you start laughing, it screws me over because I start laughing.
Well, that's kind of my goal because I hate being the only guy laughing, and I'm usually not.
Hard.
Sometimes I am, and that's pretty awful.
See,
but
it's pretty hard. When someone else cracks during these podcasts, it's funny because everyone just says the funniest things. You'll say something that's completely normal to your character, but in real life it's hysterical.
Right.
And so we'll all just start cracking up, and then it doesn't matter who's out of character because we all are.
Yeah. This next question comes from Elizabeth America on Tumblr.
Mm-hmm. Do you need some reading glasses?
Yeah. Do you wanna build a snowman? Don't know how that song goes. It's a Frozen reference. I only know that because of sites like Tumblr and Twitter.
I didn't know that till about 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
I was in the office just saying that to me. So, but was that the question?
Do you want to build a snowman? Yes or no?
All right.
And then we'll move on.
I will always want to build a snowman because I didn't get to experience that enough when I was growing up.
Interesting.
Yes.
Never built. That stinks,
snowmen,
man.
Snow angels, anything having to do with snow works for me.
Snowmen are hard to build. I think I remember as a kid always failing.
You grew up in a place.
I grew up in Maryland where we had a lot of snowy winters. Snowy. I wanted to put an ER in there. Snowy. I had a lot of snowy winters.
That sounds like a British version.
June. But I was never good at it. But we certainly had the snow to do it.
Did you use a carrot for the nose?
No, that'd be a waste of carrots. And now I'm sounding like Intern 2. That's a waste of resources. I'm in turn 2. Dang it.
No, raisins for the eyes, have to eat them.
Absolutely, yeah.
Flavor.
Absolutely. Coal maybe, but then again, that's fuel that you could be burning.
Oh my gosh. I have a really good one.
Yeah, let's hear it.
I want to hear this.
Oh boy.
Can you do any impressions? Well, can you do any impressions? Says Kristen R.
Is. That wasn't even a good one. That wasn't.
Yeah.
I tried to do like a John Lennon from the Beatles poll. And that's it. That's the only. No. Actually, I could do a pretty decent Kermit the Frog here. But those are the only good impressions I can do. I can do a pretty terrible Christopher Walken, and that's it.
I feel like we should just have MyMusic episode where we're just doing impressions of other people.
I want to hear like
That would
Adam's.
be so amazing.
Well, what impressions can you do?
Oh God, most of mine are like singer impressions.
Like?
They're like Shakira.
I want to hear your Shakira. I think the world does too.
Forever, forever, forever we'll be together. You'll be there and I'll be near.
That's really good. That's really good.
Oh God.
Oh my God. That was
so
terrifying.
ridiculous.
Oh my goodness. That was really good.
Yeah, that's one that I just discovered I could do.
I think we all have a Kermit. We all have a Shakira. Mm-hmm.
Right? You know, hips don't lie.
It's my favorite song of hers.
Oh, yes, for sure.
Wait, how's that one go again?
I'm on tonight, say my hips don't lie, and I'm starting to feel it's right.
That will never get old. This question comes from Luke S on YouTube. If you could give Scene any advice, what would you say?
Oh, lots. I would say
Relax.
Down on the sugar intake.
Yeah.
Don't overreact to every situation that you're in.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's just life advice.
Yes, life advice.
It's really good life
advice.
advice.
For Scene specifically, I would say learn social boundaries. She has none. None at all.
That's
no.
good. That is good advice.
Yes. What would you give to Intern to her flowchart?
Good question. I would get the hell outside more.
Opposite.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, maybe get out of your comfort zone. Learn how to talk to people without being such a freaking, drywall. I don't know.
Maybe they are a good couple in the show because
opposites attract.
Just really need to
doesn't get more opposite
learn
than
from
that.
each
Yeah.
other.
Lay off the baloney. That's another thing I'd tell him. He's got a weird baloney fetish. Relax on the flowcharts because that's creepy.
Yeah.
A human being shouldn't like flowcharts that much.
It's like almost as much of an obsession as like someone had with like a long lost family member that they want to find, and flowcharts are just the family members. You're obsessed.
What a strange analogy. But yes, you poetically put it.
Wow.
Very, very beautifully.
Thank you. I'm a poet. You didn't know it. All right, Jack. So I have another question.
Hit me.
What are your true feelings about flowcharts? Stacy R asked.
They're adequate at best. They're not.
Adequate.
They're not anything to fangirl over about.
It depends on what the flowchart is, though.
No, it doesn't.
It's about something you absolutely work.
It's a flowchart. It's a visual display of information, and that's it. It's not the end all be all of.
What are you crazy over though? I want to make this work for you.
Fair enough. Okay. I want to make this work.
I'm your therapist today. Okay.
Yeah, clearly. You got the plant and the water and everything.
So
I guess it all started when my mother didn't coddle me enough. Okay, flowcharts. I would like to see a flowchart about boy band songs from the mid to late 90s and early 00s.
Okay, so like NSYNC, Backstreet Boys.
90 Degrees, all that. All that. Yeah, if you could make that into a flowchart, that would be highly entertaining. I like the number of times Heart is in the title, or the number of times they scream baby in the chorus. Like, that would be hilarious. I would love a flowchart like that.
Oh my gosh, that'd be awesome.
What are your feelings on flowcharts?
I would say flowcharts are very useful for schoolwork and nothing else. And I would never probably use one ever.
Not much use in the real world, no application in the real world scenario.
There's no real world application for anything you learn in school. No, I'm kidding. Stay in school.
She's not kidding.
But, no, I would say if it was, on something that I really liked and it was, a comedic flowchart,
Those are the best.
I think that could be awesome.
Like, the internet has every day on, BuzzFeeds and that kind of, those
I'm
websites.
sure Tumblr has,
all
sorts of comedic things going on there, and they must have some flowcharts. Especially after MyMusic mentions them like every 5 seconds.
Big spike. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll bet there's a Frozen flowchart.
Oh, yes. I'm sure. This snowman turns into who?
Right. We've never, like, neither of us have seen it, right?
No,
and
I have not.
I really, dying to see it. It's going to happen.
Especially because it's been, like, so popular, especially on the internet.
It's the biggest thing. Yeah, absolutely. Crazy. And everyone, like, they're having sing-alongs, I heard. Yeah. Like, people are just going in to sing along, and that would infuriate me. No. I want to hear it for the first time when I see it in the movies.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to know how it goes.
Okay.
I want to be like Floor, because apparently it's a very...
elitist.
Apparently it's an emotional song. I don't know. Okay. Do you ever... This comes from Terrence P. on Facebook.
Terrence P. Hello, Terrence P.
Do you ever accidentally get any scenisms in your regular life? Scenisms.
Basically, my whole life is scenisms. It's just me constantly bursting into little things. Like I'll just be talking to someone, and then all of a sudden I'll be like, and like not actually making those noises. No. But
like it kind of like
escalating into that kind of like energy, and then using my hands a lot. I've noticed.
Do you think it's because? Sorry, spat all over you.
Thank you.
I was just so excited.
You're saying I need a shower?
Yes, subliminally. No, but are you saying that like did you kind of like become the character at some points in your life, or do you think that's the trait that you've always had?
I think after filming like the first season of MyMusic, I feel like I kind of adapted some of the things to myself, where it was like, okay, so when she talks about this, she gets really excited. Now when I hear things that Scene likes, I get excited too, because Scene likes them.
Right.
It's like not even because I like them. Like it's just such a mindset that I get into. I'm like, Panic at the Disco.
Like I actually like that.
Like I do like Panic at the Disco.
Yeah, that's perfect.
But it's just so funny because like that's something I would be like even more excited about just because Scene likes it. What about you? Is there anything that excites Flowchart? No, not really.
That excites me as well. No.
Do you like to polish silverware by chance?
No, I've never polished silverware in my life. Like before the show, I've never done. I just put them in the dishwasher. I don't really have. I guess I don't have silver either.
Do you like sew curtains and stuff in real life?
Yeah, no, it's just so boring. I like. I guess. I don't know. When I was in college, I got a pretty cool stapler, like one of those automatic staplers. I wasn't wild about it.
Wow.
But like it was great for college, putting together, papers, theses.
Sounds like me with my like 3 hole punches that made like all those different shapes in your papers.
And then you put in your binder.
That's the one item I like really geeked out about when I was like in elementary school.
Those were great.
Let's hole punch a sun into my paper.
Oh darn it! You're right. Oh no, there is something that. Okay, when I was a kid. Binders. I loved back to school stuff. I loved binders with a lot of zippers and pockets.
Why? You
get
your fingers snapped in binders.
Well, if you're an idiot, yeah. Do you want to talk about something, Lainey?
I'm clumsy.
I just have a lifelong fear of binders, No.
I kind of do.
Oh, well, that's on you, buddy.
All right. So, can you explain Aunt Beverly and Flowchart's lovely relationship? Says Steve G.
My relationship to Aunt Beverly. Let's do that. Intern 2's relationship is that she introduces a little excitement in my life because my life is very boring. Like
usually you're only allowed to use like the rounded scissors and she lets you use the ones that are sharp.
Right. And it's like, whoop-de-doo.
Oh my God.
And that's right. And then the flowcharts are my other outlet. I feel like flowcharts are Intern 2's outlet. That's why I loved him so much, because he has no control, he has no authority in the MyMusic office. Yeah. This is like before he's Flowchart, but Intern 2 has no authority. So he uses flowcharts as a way to like express his emotions and to show the world what he can do.
Emotion.
He's very
very emotional. When
you can't keep it all bottled up inside. Bad things happen, real bad things. So you got to express yourself.
Yes, and getting shot, all sorts of stuff like that. Twice?
I think 3 times.
3 times? Oh.
2 or 3. It's a lot.
Like that.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
She got shot a lot.
I did. Now, how did Scene express herself? How would Scene express herself?
I would say
sounds.
Scene expresses herself.
Like that?
Wait, do that one more time, please. Whoa, that was like a tortoise mixed with like a...
Because C never makes that noise. Oh, come on.
It's like a tortoise mixed with a quail. Yes, exactly.
A quail.
Yeah, like,
that's true.
See,
they do make that noise.
I would say Scene expresses herself through making herself very obvious about things. Like when she was obsessed with indie. Like there's no hiding.
No subtlety.
She was obsessed with indie whatsoever.
Right. She'll go up and say like, "Hi, I love you."
She just expresses herself.
Right.
Like there's no holding back. Like when she's sad, she'll like reach under the desk, come up crying, you know? Like just
oh my god, that's one of the best scenes ever. Yeah, just down and up. Yeah.
It's just like it's so funny. Like I think she is just like the most emotional person ever, but like it's predominantly just happy, which is awesome.
Right. So the better question is not how she expresses herself, but how often, and when will she never, or when will she not?
When she's dead, which was never going to be ever, because she is just an everlasting being.
Is that right?
Yes, she is.
Brilliant.
She is.
My music just got deep. This question comes from Greg P. on YouTube. Can you play an out-of-character ahs and icks?
Oh my gosh. I don't even know what to awe and ick at right now. I don't have any ahs or icks. Okay, so this would be... Aww. Because I like water. Ick!
Oh, boo. Boo.
Aww. Ick. No, that's our director. We like
no love for the director.
And Scene.
And Scene. Hey, it's funny. Very, very nice.
Thank you. Can you do it?
Oh man, I'm gonna try.
Don't repeat the ick to me because that doesn't count anymore.
Yeah, it wouldn't be as funny. Here, I'll try. Aw, little logo on the card. Aw.
I like it. Aw.
Ick. Ugh. Ick. They're too big. And Scene.
And Scene.
Mm-hmm. These are the Tumblr videos you do, right?
Yes. All the Tumblr Tuesday.
What are those like? Because those are pretty hectic. I guest starred in a couple of them, and I had to do one too, like in your place. That was not easy. That's a hard thing to shoot.
It's definitely difficult because you have to do it all in one take, but it is a lot of fun because you just have to like keep going and going and going throughout the script and stuff.
Right.
But it's awesome because you get to like go and pick and choose certain moments that you can make like longer and draw out and like have more emotions at certain parts, and seeing all the like memes and gifs and stuff, like it's not stuff that I usually like look for on the internet, so it's been fun getting to discover some really funny and cute new things. But yeah, it's like all the like dogs sliding down slides and stuff. I swear there were 100. I mean,
that's a thing?
So
dogs
many.
on slides?
Yes, probably. I mean, and then like all the wedding hilarious things that Scene was obsessed with for a little while. Oh man. What was your experience on Tumblr Tuesday? It
was so different from any other show I've ever done on MyMusic. It's different from the Mosh and even the live shows, and those are hectic too. Yes. But
it's like a one-person marathon.
It is. It's like a one-man show. It's you got to go, and you have to know. For me, the hardest part was knowing when to like look down. You know, look up at the camera, you know, look at a guest, look down. Because the script's all there. The script's on the, for me, it was on the teleprompter and the laptop. But you're not actually looking at the pictures. I think that's something that, like, you guys don't appreciate.
When Jarrett came on to help me out one time, he looks at the laptop and he's like, what? Wait, what? And I was like, there are no pictures. Don't be looking for them. And he had to do it all over again.
I don't get it. Where's the dog going down the slide?
He's like, I'm gonna keep scrolling.
I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find that dog.
How did you earn your first $1?
How did I earn my first? I know exactly how. I was a kid and I was going through my magic is really cool phase. I wanted to be the next David Copperfield, David Blaine, Lance Burton. I wanted to be the next big magician. So I bought magic kits and I practiced sleight of hand and card tricks and like all the little plasticky gimmicked magic tricks that come in the kits and stuff. I was so good at those. So then I posted flyers all around my neighborhood, advertising myself as like, I will, if your kid wants to celebrate, their birthday party and they need a magician, I can be that magician. I'll put on a damn good half-hour show.
Oh my god.
And my next door neighbor.
I've been there to see this.
It was pretty great because my next door neighbor was the only person in town who was nice enough to be like, it was like a pity thing. It's like, absolutely, Jack. For coming to my daughter's, her 7th birthday party. I don't even remember. And I was like 10, probably younger, probably 9. But that's how I earned my first dollar.
Obviously, we're a talented little child.
I had ambition. I'll say that much.
Do you still remember any magic?
Yeah, actually.
You do?
I can do some good card tricks.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I think Flowchart should be just magically just turning into a magician throughout like the whole thing.
I can see Flowchart being a good like illusionist. It's like a weird enough hobby that he would be into.
Let's make this pencil disappear. It's a paperclip.
He would he would do that. Oh man. All right, season 3, write this down, writers. Season 3 writers.
Season 3.
Do you remember how you earned your first dollar?
Yes, I believe so. I think it was like through a school bake sale or something, which is very generic.
Cute. That's cute.
But I baked some like cupcakes or something, and I remember I baked them really fast, and I put the frosting on right afterward, not knowing that it's gonna all melt off. So I bring them to school. I'm so proud of these things, and I get there, and it's just like a puddle of frosting on this pan.
Tough love.
Of like warm cupcakes that look like slightly burnt.
I'm sorry.
I'm pretty sure everyone hated them, but that's okay.
But that makes for a great story, though.
It was a good story.
And you earned your first buck. Boom.
Exactly. It's okay. People still paid for them. Like 2 people.
Hey, that's money in the bank. Here's a weird little question.
Oh yes.
Taylor Swift or Miley Cyrus, and go.
Okay. This is like a very split question for me because I like both of them for certain reasons. Like I think Miley Cyrus, like I really like Wrecking Ball. And I like her message that she gives, that like you don't have to care about what other people think, but I think she takes it sometimes a little far. But I like what Taylor Swift stands for a lot.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not like a huge fan of her music or anything. Like I think she's a very talented songwriter and everything. But like I just have never been someone who like listens actively to it. But she just seems like such a kind-hearted person from what I've seen, and she's so positive, and I really like that, and gets out her feelings in her songs, and
yeah, she's not afraid to do that. That's for sure.
Nope. And I like emotional music that's also pretty and nice to listen to.
Yeah. I'm going to have to agree. Like, given the choice between the two, I would choose Taylor Swift, honestly, because I actually do like her music. I do like her songs. I feel like they're very catchy. They got great hooks.
Trouble, man.
Trouble has the greatest hook.
Me in.
It's got a great freaking hook, and you can't, if that doesn't get you, you're lying.
The
you're lying to yourself.
Version of Trouble really got me.
Hilarious. Yeah, that's one of the greatest things that the internet created.
Okay, so what is the weirdest gift you've ever gotten from a fan?
Weirdest gift I ever got from a fan. I've gotten some strange ones from some European fans. One was just like, they were kind of cool and weird. One was a bunch of like Irish newspapers, which was fascinating. And I think in a magazine too, just like an Irish magazine. And I'm part Irish, so that was really cool to get.
Oh, that's cool.
But then they gave me a CD from the group Jedward, the worst duo I've ever heard in my life. They do covers. They don't do original songs. They just do covers of like.
Are they like YouTube people or just
no?
Like random?
I think they're just like random. They've been on some of those like Britain's Got Talent shows or Ireland's Got Talent.
Sorry for all those Jedward fans out there, and sorry Jedward if you are watching.
Can't imagine there are a lot of Jedward fans. They were wretched. So that was the weirdest. It was just like the weirdest because I think they knew they were bad. Like the person who sent that album, I think they must have known, but it was just so like, why? What?
Oh my God.
But I'm sure there's some weirder ones too. That's a bad answer. I once got it wasn't weird so much as it was awesome, but I'll categorize it as weird. It was a portrait of my face, but with needle like pins and thread.
That's crazy awesome.
It was so detailed, and it looked like me too. That's the thing. It had enough detail that it looked like my unique face.
Oh my gosh!
And it was so intricate, and I still have it hanging on a wall, and it's just
insane.
It's really cool. It's weird, but in like the good way, not like weird. Like weird and like
weird.
awesome. Like really, I can
like
appreciate
the
it.
Weird.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's crazy.
How about you? Gotten any crazy weird stuff from a fan?
Yes, I had this headshot that was up on the internet forever ago, and I didn't even know it still existed on the internet.
Until someone gave it to you?
Everything still exists. Someone did a pointillism version of this thing.
They painted it?
It was unbelievable. No,
Holy
pointillism,
moly.
like when they do just like
Yeah,
dots.
yeah, but like they didn't just like run it in a Photoshop filter. They actually like.
No, like it was a handmade
my
pointillism
God.
of my headshot.
That's awesome.
It was like the weirdest but awesome thing like I've ever seen. I was like, how did someone have like that much dedication to do that? I feel like I would start doing that with like a smiley face, and I'd be like, I'm done.
Right. Yeah. Oh yeah. Painstaking. Well, just remember, the internet is written in ink when it comes to old pictures and stuff. It's written in ink.
It is.
The internet does not
my
forget.
Gosh, it does not forget. I have little kid pictures of me hiding somewhere on the internet.
Don't encourage them. Now they're gonna be like, oh, I want to find it.
No, I don't know that.
Oh, I thought you were going clearly.
I'm
Gotcha.
saying,
Gotcha.
possibly. It could be there.
Fair enough.
Don't find them.
Too late. They probably by now. Absolutely. They have 5.
Gosh.
Ooh, great question. Who would you like to cover that you haven't?
Oh man, like an artist? Oh, that's a hard one. You know, I think that I would really like to cover Sia, because I think she has the coolest songs and like really cool style. And I just have been hearing a few of her things recently, and like she just has like this offbeat thing about like the songs she does, where like it always like skips and some like in triplets and stuff. And
Oh, cool.
she just does some really cool things.
For some of our fans who may not know who Sia is, could you not demonstrate, but if you want, what are some songs that she's done that they might know?
Well,
Because I totally know who she is. Like I could list like 20 of her songs, no big deal. But for some of the people who don't know.
Well, I believe she's an Australian artist, but I just recently heard some of her stuff off of, like, since I found her basically through the Hunger Games soundtrack. Like,
Oh, okay.
I was gifted that over the holidays.
Cool.
And so, like, I heard one of her songs on there. It's called Elastic Heart, and I really loved it. And so I just researched all of her stuff and, like, found so much from, like, years past, and she's actually not touring anymore, which is sad, but she is a very talented woman. What about you? You should cover something in goofy ways or not goofy ways.
Well, I'll tell you something. A song that I want to cover in a not goofy way is I want to make like a cool arrangement of Semi-Charmed Life by Third Eye Blind. It's my my go-to karaoke song. It's my all-time favorite song.
Oh my gosh, do it, please do.
And there just aren't enough are no covers of it, so I want to make a really cool cover someday.
Well, you played piano plenty well, so
I dabble.
That in
I dabble.
Yes, no, you do not dabble. Dabbling is not playing that well.
Yeah, much appreciated. Well, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to Jack versus Lainey. This was a lot of fun, and please stay tuned to the MyMusic channel. You got the sitcoms, you got the podcasts, you got so many bloops, oopsies, and ding-dongs from the show. So please stay tuned, and we will see you around the corner.
See ya!